So, Matt and I have been waiting for this movie for a long time. Drew has been poopy on it.
Yeah, he's been poopy all over it, man.
Yeah.
So, he saw it, last night, right?
Yeah, I saw it last night, like literally last night.
I saw it
So-
3 times, and I'm gonna see it a 4th probably this weekend.
Jeez.
Now, I would see it again, but as it's like 17 miles away and I can't
long.
walk, so, once is good.
Yeah.
Wait for
I
it to come to
pre-ordered
video. Yeah.
I pre-ordered the Blu-ray right out of the theater, so there's that. And I'm just gonna say it was pretty much everything I could have ever wanted it to be. I'm just gonna say that right now. I don't think that there was anything that I could have not wanted from it. I don't think there was for a first attempt, because we're not gonna count the other
Okay.
one.
I was gonna say it's
That
technically
doesn't-
second, but like okay.
That doesn't exist.
Okay.
As
It
far
doesn't
as,
exist.
as far as I'm concerned, that exists in its own little hole that is dead and buried.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Nintendo didn't have anything to do with that one technically.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
dude, it was completely different.
Or was
Yeah.
it?
No, it was.
Think about it.
And
Think about it.
I mean, come on. The actor that played Mario, he literally said it was so bad he showed up each day drunk just to get through it all.
That's me if I
Yeah.
ever join a MATTACK production.
That's not nice. That's just not nice.
That's
man.
another idea.
That's not nice.
No. We'll
All
put
right.
some wine. We'll put some wine on ice. No.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh
Wow.
dear Lord.
I can't tolerate Matt without a nice tall glass of vodka.
No,
No.
we need something to take the edge off.
I'm just kidding.
He's too difficult to deal with.
I can take Matt's stones cold
I
sober
have-
because he's fun. He can solve a
I have-
Rubik's Cube.
I can deal with creative liberties, but he's just too hard to deal with.
Oh.
Dang.
Yeah. I'm sorry, dude, but if I'm gonna work with this creature, I'm gonna need something to take the edge off.
I'm a
This
creature now. Dang.
He says,
Wow, this whole time it's just been the Bully Matt podcast.
BK
man.
literally said he has to be blackout drunk if he wants to work with Matt.
I
Yeah,
didn't
dude.
say black, I'm drunk. Maybe just a little.
Just a little.
Just
I'm kidding, of course.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so those are my opening general thoughts. Matt, you're gonna go next because we're positive on it. And
Yeah.
this
Hey,
was
Drew.
our
We don't know if
This
he's
was-
negative on it.
yeah, but
well, I'm not,
yeah.
but this was our thing before he
Oh.
shoved his way into it.
Yeah, that's true. I think, but it's a good thing that he shoved his way into it because then we wouldn't
Yeah,
be able to record
It
it.
is.
yeah,
It is.
I wanna.
It's your fault.
It is my fault. It is my fault. But you know, I mean, I've seen it 3 times. I'm gonna see it 4 times. I really like the movie a lot. I might go as far as to say I loved the movie. I did. I've a lot of people are kind of like giving it like criticisms and stuff like that, and like I guess I see it, but to me it was just so much fun from like start to finish. I was never bored one time throughout the whole movie, and as a Mario fan, I felt like I got exactly what I wanted. I didn't want anything more,
Yeah.
and I didn't get anything less. So
That's
I was
just
concerned.
exactly how I feel. There was nothing that I didn't want after I came out, and there was nothing that I felt that was missing, because it's just like what we were talking about before we had seen it. what exactly were you expecting from a story from games that literally have no story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They literally did pretty much all you can do with a story. And I think they did a pretty good job of it.
Same. I
I
was
mean,
very happy.
with story concerns. I
Yeah,
mean,
story concerns.
everybody knows. I mean, you look at the. I mean, everybody likes to bring up the critic reviews and the audience reviews. None of that really matters to me, even though the critics are dead wrong, and I'll say it over and over again. They can suck it. But uh, it's what the people are saying. But I will say that criticism will come from they made it for us, and they didn't make it for anybody else. They
Yeah.
made it specifically for us, and that was their audience. And
Mhm.
generally for like even if you're not a fan of Mario, they made it for kids who may be
Yeah.
being introduced to him for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, those were the two audiences that they were targeting. Anybody else would be completely lost and not understanding a single thing that was happening. Which, okay, I can totally see why. Maybe this is why they're not getting it. Maybe why they're not having as much fun as we are. I mean, one of the critics I heard, I didn't see it, but they said they didn't even know who Mario was. I mean, I
Wow.
don't know. I don't even know how that's possible,
Yeah.
but I can see why you gave it such a low score if that's the case.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I saw one critic that was saying like it was offensive, and I thought it was bait, but then I actually like went and watched their review, and like I guess I could see their points, but like they're so out
Wait,
of touch. They thought it
how
was
is it?
offensive because she found their accents to be offensive because they're like riffing on like Italian accents and stuff, and she's like, "Oh, I'm offended." And then also because Bowser wasn't like trying to like kidnap and marry Peach and stuff like that, she was like, "It's offensive," and it made her feel uncomfortable with like the Me Too movements and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh,
Interesting.
you're serious?
Yeah, no, she was like being like completely serious. I thought it was a joke,
We're
but it really
gonna
wasn't.
we're gonna put this. We're gonna politicize a video game. Okay, that's perfect. This world is so screwed up. Okay,
Uh,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. Okay.
they are making the
Oh,
Marios
oh.
offensive. I think the most
I
offensive part of the movie for me probably had to be when they killed all those penguins.
They didn't kill him. They just
They didn't
put him
kill
in
any
a
penguins.
No, no, no.
cage.
Actually, I correct that. Let me correct it. I think the most offensive part for me was the nihilistic star. I think
What?
that
Oh,
that one
oh
little
yeah, the
Luma.
Luma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like,
That
or
thing was creepy.
it was just like
That was good. I liked it.
promoting nihilism to children. In my mind, I'm like, why is this in a kids movie? Why are we? But I guess
Because it's funny.
it's funny.
It was hilarious.
That's
But
like the most offensive thing.
those but speaking of that, those penguins should literally be dead, hanging over lava for that long.
That's true.
And the king was still in his coat. My gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
that.
I can't get into spoilers, but
But yeah,
there was one.
can we get into spoilers? Or is that like
Why
can we
not?
like when
Well,
when
I
can we
mean,
start talking about spoilers? Can we talk about spoilers now? Can we talk about spoilers later?
this is a spoiler. You can do spoilers. The movie's been out. I'm gonna title spoiler. This is a spoiler review. It doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
Okay, Drew, you can
I
give
mean,
us spoilers.
if you're watching this, spoilers are going to be in it, and I'll make sure that's in the thumbnail or title or whatever.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah. I think I'm gonna start by just saying I thought the movie was great. I agree with Matt. It was very fun. It's a very fun movie, start to finish. Very, very fluid animation. Everything, like, when they jump and they run and stuff like that, it's just like, holy cow, this looks so freaking good.
Mhm.
There's a couple, like, backgrounds that I recognize from, like, other Illumination movies. It kind of, like, seemed like a stock Illumination background for someone. But I'm not concerned about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing looking. I laughed a lot. I really liked Toad. Yeah.
See, yeah, you kept going on about Toad. Why do you like Toad so much? What's with the Toad?
I think he's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
I think he's just funny because he just finds Mario and starts calling him his best friend. Like right
That
off
is
the
true.
bat, he's just like, "Our best friends. This is my best friend Mario." Oh no.
I see. I feel like I actually saw some criticism of that. Of people like, why didn't they like explain like Toad? Why is Toad there? Why does he like Mario? Why isn't there any character development between the two? They're just friends. And I'm like, no, I think that's why it's good. Like I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Just skip all
No.
that.
Yeah. And like the
That's
character.
exactly.
Yeah. Sorry. You
That's
can.
exactly how it would play out.
Yeah.
You don't. That's exactly how a Toad would be.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. In the character development argument, like, there's no time to really. Yeah, it's a kids movie. It's just a fun movie. It's really just.
Do you really think a kid is going to care about who did what and how and why they feel the way they do and blah 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 blah? No, I don't.
Also, I feel like with Mario, Mario never has character development. He's literally Mario. Like you know
the
what I
whole
mean?
time?
He doesn't
In
develop.
actuality, if you think about it, he kind of did.
Yeah, he did in the movie a little bit.
Oh yeah.
He did in the movie a little bit. If you think about it, his dad was a complete jerk.
Yeah.
His dad, voiced by Charles Martinet.
Yeah, which is cool. But his dad was a complete jerk to him. And finally, by the end of the movie, he stepped out, and the entire movie was about him never giving up, always getting back up. Every time he got knocked out, he always got back up.
Right.
Yeah.
Until he was scared to death after he got knocked into that door by Bowser. And he was hiding as everybody else was fighting Bowser. And he finally got that last bit of courage he needed to get out there and finish the fight, which was the final piece of his development for the movie.
That's true. I really like that too. I thought that was a really good moment. They didn't spend too much time on it.
It was
But, like,
subtle,
It was subtle.
is
It
what
was
it-
good.
which is what it needed to be.
Yeah. I thought it was great. I really liked it.
But I don't know. I kind of like the flashback to when they were babies.
The baby
Ooh,
Mario.
I like that.
I thought that was neat too.
I really liked that.
I was like,
The whole baby Mario and baby Luigi. That was so good. It was just like, and we got just a little bit, but like, I don't know. I thought it was nice.
do you think it's setting up to be like Mario Superstar Saga for the next movie, bro?
That would be cool.
Like,
But what else now?
I feel
Trying to
like
think.
so a lot of people are like, and you guys both said this, and I agree to a certain extent that like this is a kids movie, but I feel like that argument, it's also like, well then Mario, like the Mario games, then are kids games. Does that make sense?
Well, not necessarily.
Then what's the
They
difference
made it-
between this movie
They
being
made
a
it
kids
for.
movie?
Let me
And the Mario
well,
games.
let me preface it by saying they made it for a general audience. They made it for kids and those that are young at heart, which, generally speaking, you could be any age to
That is
enjoy
true.
it.
just like
But you
Nintendo.
have,
Yeah.
but you have to have that whimsy about you. You have to have that special thing about you that can put the world aside and be able to go into your imagination. You have to be able to set reality aside for a minute
Hmm.
and just dive into something that's imaginative. Dive into something that can make you happy for a while. And a lot of adults today can't do that. They
Hmm.
can't separate themselves from what is cynical reality, what is expected, what is a doll, what is big boy games, what is expected. Um, Whereas in Nintendo games, they make games for everybody, but they generally are viewed as kids' games, whereas they are not. They just have that general appeal to everybody. They just are viewed as kiddie because people have that misunderstanding of them because of the way the world is. And it's not fair to make that comparison based on what the world thinks of, that general imagination.
Mm.
Yeah, I get that.
So like
I agree.
when I say it's a kids movie, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a kids movie.
That's good that you explained that. I think a lot of people though do mean it as this is a movie for children. I saw so many people saying like, your kid's gonna love it. As a parent though, it's all right. And I'm like, well, come on, come on.
If you're a Mario fan, it would be even better than all right.
Exactly. I think it's good.
I could take my grandparents to this movie and they would love it, and they don't know a thing about it.
My parents went to see this movie, and they said this is the best movie they've seen in years. Mr. and Mrs.
KSK.
Mr. KSK went to see this movie, and he loved it. He loved it. So, that's just saying something.
So if you don't like
And I'm
it,
assuming they don't know too much.
They know a little bit, but they don't know like as much as I do. But they still like. I think
know-
like. What are you gonna say? Sorry.
They know a little bit through you, then I'm guessing.
Yeah, they know it through me. They've heard me play the games like in the living room, so they know some of the songs. Like they know Peach's Castle when that was playing, and like all the references in the songs and some of the characters are like, oh, that's King Bob-omb. Oh yeah, I remember. They don't know what game he's from, but they know of him.
Yeah.
They know things like that, and so they ate it up. They loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this movie didn't have like a message, and I feel like some people criticize that. Again, there's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's no deeper meaning, but me as well as them, I think a lot of people like the fact that it doesn't have a message. There's no deeper meaning. There's no like, we're
Why
not
does
trying
there
to
have
tell you
to
anything.
be?
Exactly. It's just an hour and a half of just fun. Just have fun.
it feels like the first Harry Potter movie in a way. Like, do you think they're just world building in this movie a little bit? Like,
Yeah, a little bit.
it feels
They're
like
just,
they're
like,
just
setting up.
Yeah, setting up a franchise.
And I mean, based on the money that it's making, I'm pretty sure we're secure for a second one.
Oh yeah. Oh, big
I'm
time.
pretty sure we're secure for a second one.
Oh yeah.
What
I-
is it?
It's
The #1 animated movie weekend in history, I think it was.
yeah, which is insane. Think about that. Think about how long
Yeah.
animated movies have been going on. They've been going on for years and
Beat
years.
Cinderella.
It'd be So the top was
19
Frozen 2.
What is it? 1950 something ish, I think.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, to conquer that.
Yeah. And as a Mario fan, that just like it just makes me so happy. I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
we did it. Like
Yeah.
Nintendo did it. Nintendo
Yeah. I
dethroned.
mean, they had a few extra days because it came out on a Wednesday, but so what?
That is true, but I'm like, I mean, it's still like the best-selling movie of the year. In
Mhm.
it's been less than a week, or it's been a week since it's come out, and
Sadly, it's probably not going to win any awards, but that's
No.
fine.
but that's okay. Yeah, we're not.
Yeah, that's
look,
okay.
The critics already dismissed this. Of course, like the outskirts and stuff aren't even gonna consider this, and that's okay. I don't even want it
That's
to.
fine. No.
It's gonna win an award.
Although I heard that it's eligible, doesn't mean it's gonna be. But the song
Well-
Peaches is eligible for,
Oh
That
my
song.
gosh.
which would be crazy.
Oh. But that whole soundtrack is gorgeous.
It is. It really is.
Mhm.
I love it.
Although I kind of wish, I don't know if you've heard the whole soundtrack yet, but there are songs on it that they did not use in the movie.
Yeah.
At least one that should have been used instead
Is
of
it-
a certain pop song.
Is it
Or
the Donkey Kong?
Not pop song. I meant, a licensed song.
Yeah.
It should have been used in place of, and I think it was supposed to be where they were going to see Cranky. I think is where it would have been.
Mm-hmm.
They should have used that instead of that licensed song.
I agree. I think for the most part. Although the rest of the licensed music, whether it was, what's it called? The Brooklyn song, No Sleep Till Brooklyn, or Thunderstruck, or
Oh my god! No, that was perfect.
I thought that was perfect too. A lot of people don't like that. I thought it fit
I
perfectly.
loved that. That was absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah, same here.
I'm a AC/DC fan. I love classic rock. So that to me was just absolutely. I had to stop myself from singing the song.
That's fun. Yeah, that's good. What did you think of it, Drew?
Of the song,
The songs. Yeah, the licensed music in it.
the licensed music. I don't really remember the licensed music as much as I remember the other songs, like, the orchestrated stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of just there. I didn't have a problem with it. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not like making the movie for me, but I didn't dislike it either.
Right. It's like.
No. But the actual score, oh dear lord.
Oh, so good.
But Brian Tyler is an absolute god
Me
Oh,
and-
yeah.
at making soundtracks.
That's true.
Yeah, he is.
The amount of nods and references to other musics throughout the whole thing was it was fantastic. I loved it.
So good.
One of my favorite parts was when they jump from like the Kong Island to Rainbow Road. You can hear the Rainbow Road song,
Yeah.
the SNES
Yeah.
Rainbow Road.
Yes,
Oh.
that was my favorite part.
Yeah, it was so good.
Alright.
Ah! And I liked when like Mario and Peach were flirting, and then Donkey Kong was like, "Bro, what?"
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want the next Mario Kart to look and play like that.
That would be cool. That would be actually.
I want to be able
Koopa
to blow
cannons.
people's cars up and be able to steal their cars in like some kind of battle mode.
That would be cool.
Grand Kart Auto.
Oh. But-
Wait, Grand Theft Kart or something.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, but yeah, even if we got a game that looked even close to the way that looked somehow, oh dear Lord, that would be so beautiful.
It would be really good. Also, there was one song in the whole thing that was ripped straight from the game. Like it didn't. It was just the Fury Bowser.
Bowser,
theme.
yeah.
They didn't like do anything to it. They just took it from the game and put it straight into the movie. And I was like, I mean, it fit perfectly, so I didn't care.
Was
But
that,
like,
was that at the start, or was it?
it was
somewhere else?
when Bowser was like talking to his minions and they're all like rocking out. It was that part. It was they
Yeah,
just
yeah,
played
yeah.
Fury Bowser, and I was like, which is so cool that like they're not only referencing like the older games, but they're also
Okay.
referencing the most recent game. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah. I guess the problem is I never actually played that yet.
dude,
What?
that's
3D
crazy.
Land?
I
Or 3D World?
I have it. It's 3D World. I have it. I just never actually got around to getting that mode played.
I
That's-
haven't.
Dude, you guys are sleeping on like the greatest Mario game.
I have
in
it,
years.
and
I
I have it in my Wii U.
the last time I touched that game was when you and I met. We were playing the Captain Toad level,
Oh yeah, that's another one. They
which
they
my
played a bunch of Captain Toad music in there too, which is crazy.
which my which my stupid recording screwed up and I never used it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
that's
had
the
fun playing
last
it,
time
Yeah.
that was the last time I actually touched that game was when you and I played it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, yeah, yeah, I haven't touched that mode yet because I kind of wanted to finish the base game first, but I have so many games in my backlog. I don't need another Nintendo system for probably like 5 or 10 years
Yeah.
because I've got so many things I could play,
Yeah, I get that.
and the problem is I keep buying more
They're like, ooh.
that don't get played.
Yeah.
I feel like
I mean,
this year is like a really good year for video games,
I
and
mean, for
some
crying about, I just bought 3 more games this week.
PK. Come on, man.
What? I told you, I have a problem with the word sale.
I know, man.
You know this. We have
I
talked
know.
about this.
Are you even gonna play the games that you bought though?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I got into the, I don't know if you've heard of the Danganronpa series or not,
Oh, I've heard of it.
but, it's very, very interesting. I've never really gotten into those, like those novel type
Yeah.
stories.
Ritual novel,
Um,
graphic novel, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, those kind of games. But it's really fascinating. And all 3 of those games were on sale. I bought the first one a couple weeks ago. Started playing through it. Then the other 2 were on sale. I got those other 2 for $23. And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection was on sale for $27. And picked that up. What the heck? Because way back in the day, those were fantastic games. So I figured I might as well get those. So those like $60 some right there.
Dang.
Yeah. Then
Wow.
next month there's $80 of Zelda.
Oh yeah.
I got the amiibo coming. I'm gonna try and get up at like 3:30 in the morning to try to get my hands on that Pro controller because I kind of want it just because it looks awesome. So
guess
I
that
don't
makes
need I don't need another controller, but it looks awesome, so I kind of want it. So I'll get up and try to get it.
I want the new Zelda game now.
But
Yeah.
we're getting off track.
Are we getting off track?
We're getting off track. We're just
Oh, we're
talking
getting off
about
track.
we're trying to talk about the movie, I think.
All right. What would you give the movie out of
Um,
10?
If I give the movie a rating, I will probably give it an 8.5.
Drew?
I'll give it a 8.
8? That's good. I give it a 9.5 for me.
Woo.
See, for me, I'll see like a clip or two on YouTube of like somebody recording it, and like I'll watch the entire clip and then be like, dang, I just want to watch the whole thing again. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
Which
If it gives
I'm
you
trying
that.
I'm trying to be objective too.
that's true.
Um,
Like, yeah, objectively speaking, maybe it's a little lower, but for me, I'd say.
Because I want to, if I'm just going on pure fan, as much as I love it, I'm gonna give it a 10. But if I'm gonna be objectively speaking, it being a movie, I'm gonna give it the 8.5.
I get that.
I'm glad
To
it
be
exists.
fair, you know.
Yeah.
I'm happy that
Gosh,
it
there was.
exists.
But I want to talk
I'm happy
about
it
the voice. I want to talk about the voice cast though,
Sure. Yeah, do that. Let's do it.
because everybody said the Mario voice would be horrible. I didn't think so. I thought Chris Pratt did a fine job. It did
I
not
liked it.
did not distract me whatsoever. There was absolutely no problem with it whatsoever. It was fine.
I believed he was Mario.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, and Luigi was a perfect voice for him. I
Yeah,
thought.
Charlie
He
did. Definitely.
did a great
did.
job.
Good. He's so good.
That was,
Ah.
he captured Luigi's timid, frightened nature perfectly. I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
And Jack Black.
My favorite. I think
Yeah.
my favorite part was when he just got into what did they call it? Oh, what did they call that place?
The Darklands.
Darklands. When he was fighting the dry bones, you just got
Oh, yeah.
Luigi.
Oh yeah, that was very good.
Oh yeah,
also,
that was funny.
also the music that they played in there was some Luigi's Mansion
Yep,
motifs,
yep.
and I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I really liked when Bowser was interrogating Luigi, and he's like, Bowser was like, "Do princesses find him attractive?" And they do if they have good taste. It was so good. But also, speaking of that, Bowser was just perfect. Bowser was absolutely perfect.
They made the best choice in casting Jack Black. There could be no other option now.
Yeah.
I cannot picture Bowser having any other voice now.
Same.
There's just
honestly.
no.
I
And
liked
who
how.
knew he had such a set of pipes?
That's true. I mean, with Jack Black, you got it. You just
He's
have it.
Kung Fu
that-
Panda too.
That
Oh,
is true.
I didn't realize he made a whole music video for that song. That was awesome.
That is pretty awesome. I don't know. Now it's kind of like getting memed on now, and I think it deserves
No,
it.
that was great.
Yeah.
That was.
Peaches, peaches, peaches. Is that how he sings?
Oh yeah, that's it.
I don't know how we did it that fast. I can't even say it that fast without screwing it up.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was another end scene where there was a Yoshi egg.
Yeah, did you not see that?
I didn't see it.
I missed
Oh.
it because my mother, I got her to stay through the first credit sequence, but after they went to the black roll,
Yeah.
she was out the door.
Yeah, me too. I didn't think there would be anything after that. I was like, all right.
Yeah, the other one was that there was a Yoshi egg in Brooklyn.
In the sewer, right?
In the sewer, yeah. But like to me, it's kind of whatever. That means that I guess Yoshi's in the sequel, but we already saw Yoshi's in the
Yeah,
In
Mushroom
the-
Kingdom.
and they
Yoshi-
looked
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
They did look amazing. They did look amazing.
yeah, but yeah, I couldn't get her to stay. It was amazing. I could get her to stay through that first sequence.
But I'm glad you
Well,
did.
it was a
'cause
nice credit sequence. I mean, it was just very
It was.
engaging.
And they played all the old Mario themes. They played
Uh-huh.
Dusty Garden at the end. I was like,
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
it's
And
so good.
speaking of the final battle, it was like, oh, this is it. This is what I wanted from a final battle.
The Invincible theme.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't know how many times I had that on repeat when I got home. I had because I saw it on Friday, and they released the soundtrack on Friday, so
Yeah.
I was able to stick it in my library as soon as I got out of the theater.
Oh yeah.
I got home and put that thing on repeat for probably like 40 minutes.
Oh. Just the invincibility or like the whole
And
soundtrack?
the invincibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was that good, I thought.
I mean, it's like
Um,
one of those moments where you're just like, yeah, Mario, let's go.
Yeah. And that Mario 64 twisting him around by the tail.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Just
that was good.
there's
Oh,
there's so many good animations, man. When they
I know,
ran with
I
their
know.
arms like stuck out like 3D World.
Oh,
I mean, that's been in the trailer, but I really like just all the little details they had that they just put in.
I mean, you can tell Nintendo gave them the entire vault full of cash.
Yeah, like
There was no way they were gonna skimp on anything.
they're like, I know Illumination is responsible for the Minions movie. Let's helicopter over this movie and make it good.
Oh yeah, well they were not gonna not oversee this.
I feel like
And-
also like it's like from what Illumination usually does to this movie, I'm like, this is the best we were possibly gonna get.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like there's some licensed music, there's some childish jokes, but like compared to what they usually do, this is far and away like their most like mature, I guess.
at the start, though, like during that first open Universal, like the first open Universal credit thing,
yeah.
I kind of love the minion in the
Mario Kart,
Kart stalling out.
Yeah, I didn't mind that. I thought that was fun.
Because I thought that was fun because he missed the boost. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's true.
That was funny. I like that.
And then also I felt like the dog in the beginning looked very much like a dog from like Secret Life of
I
Pets.
thought-
Yeah.
I honestly thought it kind of looked like Poochie a little bit.
It did a little bit. To me,
In a
it was-
little,
there was a
little bit of
picture.
a roundabout way.
yeah, so like in the apartment, the dog was there, and then behind it there was a picture of the Duck Hunt dog. And I was wondering
I
if they were
didn't-
trying to like make a connection between the two, because also Mario got packaged on the NES with Duck Hunt. It was Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
I was wondering maybe if there was a connection there. But then if there was, they should have just made it look like the Duck Hunt dog. That would have been so much better.
Yeah, because it wasn't the same color.
Yeah. But there
Um,
was a picture of the Duck Hunt dog, like an
It was.
artwork piece. So.
but no, I still missed your Pikmin reference. I couldn't
Yeah.
find it in time.
Did you see it, Drew?
I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. Because I already knew it was there. I was like, all right. Well, I don't want to miss any different references if I already know there's a Pikmin reference.
It's true. So right when the dog goes out the window, and they're like, oh, and then like it shows like them in the living room. It's like right over there.
Yeah.
Also, he's reading a book, and it's like something about like something galaxy, and there's like it's like one of the Mario
could
Galaxy
just-
planets.
I could just picture you freaking out like this time in the middle of the night and
Yeah,
everybody
I was-
looking at you. Like,
I was watching it, and then I saw the Pikmin. I was like,
Was it your
I don't
first
know,
time?
yeah, the first time I saw it, I saw the Pikmin. There was something in my body that I just like. There's like a Pikmin radar that started going off. I was like, "There's a Pikmin. There's a Pikmin in my presence." And then I saw it, and I was like, I just pointed, I was like, and everybody around me was like, "Huh?" And I just went back to watching it. Pretty good though.
I mean, it's a funny part in the movie where it's like, I don't know, you might get away with going, huh, at the screen if if the dog is being hung by a damn plunger.
And it's on his butt.
Yeah, it's on his butt.
That was pretty good. It was so funny.
Oh, that stupid dog, dude. That dog made me angry.
no,
Yeah.
no, the dog was probably the best part. The first act
Yeah.
of the movie.
I was like, why do they gotta make a mess? I just wanted to see them fix this bathroom and make it look all nice.
No,
know.
screw
I wanted
that.
them to
I loved
succeed.
The dog screwing everything up. I loved it.
The dog filling up the dang shower.
Luigi
Also, like,
stepped on.
Yeah,
Luigi stepped on the bone. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna go bad. This is gonna go so bad.
Yeah.
And if you saw the look on my face, you could probably see I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
That-
So good.
I saw disaster coming before it even happened.
Hmm. Also, I like how they play the DK rap. That was
yeah, they went.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Donkey
Now.
Kong. And then also Diddy Kong reference. The Diddy Kong reference is good
Oh,
too.
I like
I
seeing
saw,
Chunky
I
Kong.
saw, I saw Chunky
Oh, yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Chunky Kong was in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chunky Kong's voice is horrible.
Yep. That was most people's complaint. That's also my complaint.
Sorry, he
Chunky
doesn't
Kong's voice.
sound at all. He doesn't even sound old.
Yeah. He just sounds like he's like
40-year-old
from
man.
Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my one ultimate complaint. Was his voice was disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't even watch this anymore.
That was probably their one huge misstep in casting. Whoever that was, I don't even know
Fred
who that
Armisen.
was. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but
It,
neither
yeah.
phone.
It was
If they would have
okay.
cast
It's fine.
Gilbert Godfrey for
Well,
Cranky
I mean-
Kong.
God, he's not around anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
son,
Donkey Kong.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
That would have been
Yeah.
really good.
I mean, he sounds cranky already. He sounds old. Yeah, it's Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, it's too bad he's not around anymore.
Yeah, I think they probably would have cast him if he was alive.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he would have been around at the time they were recording it or not.
Exactly.
But yeah, that was probably the one huge misstep, in my opinion, was that voice, and I think everybody echoes the same sentiment.
Yeah. I think so.
I mean, I haven't heard anybody being positive about it anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody raving. Oh my gosh, the Cranky Kong voice was so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I don't
whatever.
know. But yeah, but speaking of the final fight, just before it got started, and Bowser was just about to throw Mario into that TV store, he's got him up by the arm and just about to sell him.
Mhm.
I heard a little boy over on the side here. He said, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
My gut reaction, being who I am and what I used to do, I took everything I had not to turn around and say, "It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay, don't worry."
Yeah.
But I was too far away. Had he been a little closer to me, I would have done it.
Dang. Yeah. There was quite a few kids. All of the
Mario's
screenings.
third brother.
Yeah, this poor kid, he was so upset, and I wanted to do nothing but comfort him, but he was too far away from me.
Oh.
You know when like Princess Peach has the ice flower and she freezes Bowser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that. There was one little girl in one of my screenings. The second she froze Bowser and she was like, "Ha!" The little girl from the back. It was like quiet. The entire theater was quiet, and the little girl goes,
Wait, what?
and the little girl just goes, like,
Your
kill
mic.
Bowser,
Oh, kill him.
kill him. Sorry. And
Oh,
the
there
entire
we go
theater
now.
heard that, and they all
Oh.
laughed so hard.
Oh, I heard you. I didn't hear
Everybody
you
in
the
the
first
movie
two
theater just
Yeah,
heard,
it was
"Kill
good.
him! Kill him!"
times.
Mario's third brother. That's Mario's third brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know the kids that were in mine really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
And I know a couple of them have never seen it before. And this would have been their first time they've ever seen him. I'm sure of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I said, this might be the first time that somebody's ever seen him before. So,
Start playing the games.
what I don't...
Games.
Okay, calm down. They'll
I'm just
get
saying
there.
the kids got to start playing the games now.
Especially Odyssey.
They'll get there. They're probably
Odyssey.
like...
You
They're
see?
probably like 3 years old. 3, 4 years old.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Jeez,
Learn
calm
young.
down.
Learn young. It's fine.
Play Mario
kids are-
Kart.
Kids are having too much screen time at a young age anyway.
Yeah, because they're all playing Roblox. But I'm saying, get off the dang Roblox and get on the Mario.
Yeah, Mario will
Yes.
teach you life skills like jump on
Yes, Matt,
people.
but the problem is, all the parents are doing is letting their computers and iPads entertain their kids. They're the babysitters now.
They
You
are.
you kind of got to not do that. And yeah, let's try not to have them on their screens all the time. That's what I'm trying to say.
Play out. They need to play
Yeah,
outside.
they need to get outside.
Give them a Mario costume.
Yep, give them a Mario costume and play outside then. And find some turtles and
Jeez,
crush them. Step on the
I
turtle.
can
And steal
remind
gold.
me to remind me to make sure whenever you do have a child that I need to be there to make sure that they're not emotionally stunted.
And they eat any mushrooms that they see. Any mushroom on the ground, they eat it.
Even the ones
Any
that
Okay,
mushroom.
have
yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to move next to you so that they're not going to die.
a slightly blue hue to the beige base of the mushroom. If
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
oh,
yeah. We're
especially
gonna.
See,
Either
Drew knows
that,
too
or,
much about this.
either that, or I'm just gonna have to have child services to keep a close eye on them. One or
child,
the other.
child services. This man is making his kids
Dear
play Mario in
God.
real life.
Yeah, yeah. Again, as soon as you have kids, I'm gonna need to know to protect them.
BK is the godfather of your children.
BK is the Godfather, like in the movie.
No, I'm just gonna need to protect them. That's all. You're gonna end up killing the poor thing.
Hey, he'll be fine. He'll learn life
Yeah.
lessons.
Yeah, let's first run into the grave.
Well, that's their own fault then. They shouldn't have They shouldn't have ate the blue
Fruit
mushroom.
of knowledge.
Yeah. The blue mushroom is the fruit of knowledge.
I don't know.
Bible theory.
That's actually the game. That's the Game Theory's 5th channel.
The Game Theory's 5th channel.
Yeah.
Why would they cop
I-
out with style theory and not just do conspiracy theory?
I don't know, but style theory has been quite interesting. I'll be honest.
I agree.
It's been interesting.
I
I've
watched the
been
shower.
enjoying it. I've been waiting for that episode they've been teasing about if Peach's dress can actually have a float in real life. They've been teasing that one.
I imagine that the answer is no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I still want to see it.
Oh yeah, I mean I'll see it.
Crazy things have happened.
You just want to see Matt Pat in a dress.
PK,
Yes.
come on, that's weird. That's weird.
They just did a whole episode when they had all their employees in their shower.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one.
Now,
And it made me.
tell me if. Although I kind of want one of those where they had showers now.
Yeah, those are nice.
Because I didn't even know those existed until
Oh.
now.
One of my rich friends has one. You know,
Yeah, I didn't even know those existed until now.
Yeah.
I'm
I
poor.
knew they existed, but I don't
Yeah,
have
I'm poor, and I don't have nice things.
Yeah, me neither. I wish I had something like that, but my shower head is actually like terrible.
Same.
It's limiting. It just doesn't shoot out water good. It has like little
Yeah.
small streams of water, and it's not even that good pressure.
I just
Yeah,
got
Drew shower does kind of suck.
well, that's too bad. Now we got off on that topic. Okay. So I suppose we got our final verdict on the movie. It's definitely worth watching. If you haven't seen it yet, you
Yes.
absolutely need to go see it. And
Watch
if
it.
if you're not in a position to go see it, at the very least, you need to see it when it's available for purchase or rent. At the very least.
Yes.
Watch it.
Watch the Mario
Yeah.
movie. It is actually a good movie to experience.
And
I
that's coming from somebody who took so much convincing to even say something positive about it.
I was very skeptical about this movie, but it shut me right up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I suppose we could move on to Zelda now.
All right.
I'm ready to talk about some Zelda.
So, Drew, this is going to be your baby, so you can start.
Oh, jeez, man. I mean, I was already excited for it. Like, I was ready to just, explore. But it seems like we're going to get bosses and stuff. It seems like this is going to be, like, one of the best Zelda games ever made.
This guy's
Like,
glazing.
dude, no, it looks so good. It looks like there's like dungeons and stuff in it, and it looks like I just want to play with it. I just want to explore the world and just fight people. Like I'm just so
Drew,
hyped.
if you want to explore the world and fight people, then you can play Breath of the Wild right now.
No, but I don't have like
It's true.
there's not the new tools. Like you see, like Link can rewind time.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So
you can
wanna
rewind.
time.
You can rewind time too by starting a new save file.
Ooh, that is true. Think about it.
So what did y'all think about the trailer?
Honestly, it was the trailer that I was waiting for. The one that was actually going to get me excited. And that was the one that actually did it for me. I'm still not sold on the gameplay, though. I still don't see all that something special for me. Something that you could not do in the original one with something just they could tack on. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I could still see them adding that stuff in. But the story itself has gripped me in a way that the other one could not have ever possibly done.
Mm-hmm.
So that in itself has made me okay with spending the $70.
Ganondorf is kind of hot.
Wait, so Breath of the or Tears of the Kingdom is gonna be 70?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I think I did. I just forgot.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it.
Oh, you think he's pretty sexy to you?
I mean, like, he's probably the hottest Ganondorf we've seen. Like, I'm not. Look, I don't
think
swing
so.
that way. But like, he.
Yeah, me neither. But
He's very muscular. He's very.
But he was
Did you
just
see the
a
picture?
freaking raisin. He was a raisin.
No, but no.
He
Did you see
starts
the
off-
trailer?
He starts
no,
off as a
but you
raisin.
see- Yeah, but
He does
did you
start off-
also see the picture that he tweeted out? You see his whole body has been. You see it.
Yeah.
They
You see it.
tweeted the picture out.
Oh.
I could try to. Oh, I got you. I can send it to you.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you didn't see it?
I'll show you.
Okay.
This guy right here. Oh, I sent it to you on Snapchat, Drew.
Gosh, dang it, dude! My phone.
I guess no. I'll send it to you on Discord. I'll send it
Just
to you on
just
Discord.
hold it up to your camera. Hold it up to your camera.
You're such a genius, man.
See, I'm a genius.
Wow. It looks like Wind Waker and Twilight Princess Ganondorf combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. Like,
I think it's good.
I think it looks good. I think he does look hot, right?
He looks like a freaking
Again, don't go that way.
powerful.
Somebody is gonna think he looks good.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does. He looks good. Like his beard is very chiseled.
Chiseled beard, long flowing red hair. Like, that's cool. He's
Yeah.
cool.
His
He's a cool guy.
clothes. His like
I want. There better be an amiibo that goes with that
oh yeah.
That would be a cool amiibo.
because
Sure.
I already have the link on the way. They better make one for him
That would be cool.
because I do collect the Zelda amiibo. Those are the ones that I do collect.
Mm.
I'm still trying to find a Guardian that's not jacked up and priced to all oblivion, but
I
I
haven't
don't
got it.
count on it. I know you do.
My big sister got one when she got Breath of the Wild.
I know you have a guardian, and I'm jealous about it too.
Ugh. I didn't know those were hard to get.
Well, they're not exactly cheap.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah,
One of the
you got.
hardest amiibo to get is the Metroid from Metroid 2 remake on the 3DS. They came on with a Metroid amiibo, and it's like $200.
Holy cow! But yeah, you got your guardian when you got the Switch and the game, right, Matt?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched your
Switch
video
unboxing.
way back
Yeah.
when. Which
Yeah.
reminds me, you haven't done anything with putting any of those videos on your archive channel.
You
It's
go.
up there. This you can watch it. The
Woo!
Switch unboxing. The
Oh
Switch
my god!
unboxing is there.
Is it? I thought you were taking them off the regular channel, though.
The
Yeah,
regular channel, yeah, it's not there.
but it's on
it is.
archives. You go.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
I haven't been,
No,
I
no, no,
haven't
no,
been paying that
no, no.
much of attention though.
Um,
The other channel you two started has one video on it. You've never touched it since.
yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Side projects don't finish them. Personally,
But
the Zelda trailer for me, I think it was the best trailer they put out so far, and I'm definitely more excited than I was. I'm still not like hyped through the roof. I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. I'm probably gonna like the game,
Thank God! Thank God!
but I'm still not like sold completely on it. I don't know. I feel like I can equate this one to like the final Breath of the Wild trailer, because the
Yeah.
last Breath of the Wild trailer, that was like hype,
which
that was epic.
I think it's better than that personally.
You think this new trailer is better than the Breath of the Wild trailer, or the Breath of the Wild trailer is better than this one?
I think this one's better than that just because it has more action in it.
Yeah.
It has more set pieces in it.
I think it does have more action. I feel like
It's got more. But I guess for me personally, because I'm so much more tuned into sound, because my ears catch the slightest bit of every little hint of any kind of sound. The music, the sound effects. The music is to die for. And that in itself is more of what sold me than anything I saw, actually. Believe it or not, it's because, as you know, I don't see well, so I do a lot of stuff comes to my ears. So if I hear something that I love, I'm going to equate more of what I hear than more of what I see. And because the music itself was so fantastic, that in itself makes it more for me than what I actually saw.
Yeah, I'll admit, like, the Breath of the Wild music, like, in the trailers, that it's been kind of underwhelming.
No, but like the final trailer for the Breath of the Wild, that music goes so hard, and there's a bunch of story in there. It's just the greatest trailer. And this one comes close, but it doesn't. For me, it doesn't hit the same. It does not hit the same.
Well, I mean, okay. But at the very end, when you're actually fighting with the champion, or the new champion fighting with the other races at the same time, that's what got me.
That was what got me too. That was what sold me. I was like,
Him fighting with what's his face?
Sidon.
Yeah, Sidon.
When you're
But then
fighting with
there was
them,
also the little bird girl or whatever. He was flying with her too, and I was like, I'm like, are there like partners in this game, or is that just like scripted elements? I don't know, and I don't really care. The fact that like, you can have multiple people with you, that's really cool.
Yeah. That kind of got me right there.
Yeah. I think that was really, really cool. Like him, and then also like he built like a carriage to help like the villagers bring.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that.
them across. That was so cool too. I'm like, okay,
And
that's
what was that? he built like a little robot to fight
Yeah, he felt like a
with.
mech.
Like,
So to me, like I said, and it seems like it might be possible, it might not be, but for me, if I could build a house out
did
of
you say
like
you just
elements,
want to build a house?
I
Yeah.
just want to build a house. I just want to build a house.
I
I'll be so happy.
suppose because, as you know, Matt, I could spend hours just customizing a character in Ninja. I could spend forever just doing that. And if I could, if I had these options, like you said, I could probably just spend all day buttering stuff together and
Oh
probably
yeah,
not even playing the game.
I'm sure a lot of people will be doing that.
That's what I'm
And
gonna be doing.
I suppose if I get $70 worth of that, sure.
Yeah,
But
same.
but the
I think.
problem is I never finished Breath of the Wild because I got bored. It's just not, and the problem with that is I need somewhat of a structured thing. I need something that points me in a way to go because I'm too easily distracted. I need something that tells me
Linear.
what I should do
Yeah.
This man does not like
because
Metroid.
in my mind I have to have somebody telling me here's where you should probably go because I have this. I have like I don't know how you want to say it. My mind doesn't function properly, I suppose, and I can't. My thoughts can't stay focused if I'm left to my own devices,
Hmm.
and that's the entire premise of the game. You're left alone,
That is
so
true.
I can never get anything done.
Yeah.
So I got all the way to I haven't I got all the way to just about to the last divine beast to the camel,
Mm.
and I haven't gotten into it yet. But and then again, the game itself is a little hard for me because it's not like the ones before. It
Hmm.
requires a bit more from you to actually play. It doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't hold your hand because that's not what I mean.
Right.
But the controls are not as friendly as
Accessible.
the other ones. Accessible, yeah. So it's not as easy for me to play as the other ones were. So as
Hmm.
it got harder for me to play. So I kind of just stopped playing and just looked up the ending because I got as much as I could out of it.
Right.
So I kind of hoping they fixed a little bit of that so that I can actually finish it by myself because I just couldn't finish the last one. It just got too difficult for me.
Yeah. I hope I finish it too. I don't know how long it's gonna be. It might be
Yeah,
really
I hope
long.
I finish it too.
Did you
Because
not finish the first one?
I finished the first one. It took me, I think, 65 hours. And I didn't like do everything, but like, I did. I think that was probably about average amount of time it takes to beat. It's probably around 60 hours.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have at least probably 90 hours in it. And most of that was just me wandering around because again I couldn't focus.
yeah.
yeah,
Uh
that's why I like it so much though. That's just I loved just going around and finding camps of moblins to kill. I don't know.
but I suppose my two biggest problems was that stupid weapon durability was hard to deal with
Yeah.
and the climbing when it rained was
Oh yeah.
really irritating to me because it rained all the dang time.
It did rain a
There's
lot.
specific regions where it felt like it just always rains.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, I got a lot out of it. I really enjoyed the game. It just wasn't the Zelda game for me because I grew up with it being a certain way. And when you completely dump all that down the drain and throw it in a completely different direction, it's jarring, especially for somebody like me who doesn't do change all at once like they did.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like if you ease me into it, that's one thing. But you completely upended it, flipped it upside down, and threw me into something that was completely unfamiliar to me, which a lot of people loved it. But to me, that just was not something I was prepared for. And it was just too different.
I can see that.
And,
I see what
well,
you mean.
I suppose the main problem was they, there was no, there was no defining set pieces. There was no dungeons. There was no items. There was no unique bosses. Everything looked the same. All the main bosses looked the same. They all did the
Hmm.
same stuff. Yeah, there was 120 shrines, but they all looked the same. All the puzzles were essentially recycled in certain different ways. But okay, I gotta take out my garbage. Uh, but
Okay.
yeah, it's just
Well, I think the Zelda looks really good for the first time ever. I was
but
very worried about it, and now
but you see what I mean.
I see
It's
what you mean.
because I'm not. It's and that was a problem with a lot of people that had. They didn't have all those unique dungeons. They didn't have all those um things that all the other ones did
Right. They didn't have
before.
linearity.
Well, it's not just that. All the divine beasts look the same. All the shrines look the same,
Yeah, I
and
mean
they
they
just.
look the same, but I mean, I feel like to me they were different enough. Like I remember all four divine beasts.
I do too. But the problem is they didn't have a uniqueness to them as far as
Like
like the
there wasn't
interiors.
theming.
The interiors were all the same.
Yeah, there wasn't
Yeah.
like theming. There wasn't like this is the water dungeon. This is well, I mean, yes, but
Yeah,
no at the same
yeah.
time. Like there wasn't
Yeah.
like it. This
But
is the water
they
dungeon,
were
but it's the
very
same. Like
they were all very specifically this is a machine.
yeah,
And this is what this machine looks like.
same color.
Yeah.
Hmm. I get that.
Which in this trailer it very obviously looks like Dungeons may be coming back.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Because I'm pretty sure that was the Arbiter's grounds coming out of the Guerrero Desert.
Ooh, that would be cool.
It might have been, I can't be sure, but that's what a lot of people seem to be thinking.
Arbiter's grounds are crazy.
It might, because well, a lot of, like, because I watched a lot of the reactions, and everybody seemed to think that was what was coming out of the desert when
Huh.
things were coming out of the ground.
Arbiter's grounds is from Twilight Princess, right?
Yes, it is.
Which one is?
It's like the one.
The first one you do after the the first one you do after the fourth dungeon. You
It's in a
do.
desert. There's like it's a
Oh,
bunch of,
okay.
like,
Yeah,
skeletons.
yeah.
There's like a
Yeah.
You have like the little spinny thing,
Yeah,
like the
the one with
Beyblade.
the
yeah.
coolest boss in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. It looks like that is rising out of the ground in one of the shots.
Ooh.
At least that's what everybody seems to be thinking is happening. So if that is the case, maybe dungeons are back. Hopefully.
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 But maybe. Again, I don't get my hopes up for anything. I go in with zero expectations so I don't get disappointed later.
That's smart.
That's always how it. So, final thought.
Final
Final
thought.
thoughts.
Zelda, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to beat it.
Yes. Now,
Final thoughts. I'm going to buy it, and I'm probably going to beat it.
I already bought it, and I may or may not beat it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
I don't care if I bought it physically, so I just have it on pre-order download.
Yeah, I was just gonna pre-order download it too.
I'm gonna physically buy it.
Yeah.
I want to physically buy it, but dude, it is hard.
I mean, you can play at midnight when you have it pre-ordered.
Exactly.
That is true.
That's what I was like. That's why I'm buying Splatoon 3 like this. This is why I'm buying Zelda like this. This is why I'm buying Animal Crossing like this.
See, I only bought Animal Crossing and Splatoon like that because those are games that I didn't want to have to put
Well,
in.
those are games you kind of want to have access to at all times without having to switch cards. Like as far as like I think there's certain games you want to have access to without having to fuss.
Yeah.
But
But
in
then
my
at the same
case,
time, I kind of wish
I
I had the
just-
cartridges.
I don't like to. I'm running out of space on this shelf, and as much as I like to have physical games, one, I get screwed out of coins on the eShop, which is total crap.
Yeah.
That irritates me because I'm spending the exact same amount of money and getting 60 coins versus 300, which is complete nonsense.
Wait, for the physical copy you get 300,
No, you get
No,
60.
you get 60
but then you get
for
300
buying the
for digital.
if you buy digitally, which is stupid. But the convenience of having it digitally for me, because the cards are hard for me to switch out. Because
Yeah.
well, it's difficult for me.
I'm running out
So-
of space on my Switch though.
Oh,
That's my problem.
What do you have for your card?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I got 128.
I think
I got a
Yeah.
1,000.
1,000.
I'm lying. I'm sorry.
What would be the first thing that you want to do when you pick it up?
When I pick up the new game,
Yeah.
probably. I don't know. I really want to just. I'm gonna have to like actually play it and like know, because like I don't know like the first order of business in the game. Like
Yeah.
I definitely
Well, okay.
want to play around with the fuse. I definitely want to
Yeah.
build some stuff.
But if you had a choice, what would be the first thing you might want to build?
I'm going to Zora's Domain and I'm building a boat.
Me too. I want to build a boat.
That might
love
be
the
what I
Zora.
might try first.
I went to Zora's Domain last time in Breath of the Wild, and I'm going to Zora's Domain this time in Tears of the Kingdom. Zora's Domain is my favorite.
Zora's Domain
Nice.
was cool with the lizards you fought.
Oh yeah,
I liked
Goodness.
fighting
I
the
hated-
lizards.
I
love the
hated
lizards.
those bastards.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
they're hard, especially with the boomerangs, and
I
they
did not like them.
just jump back and forth.
Well, no, the problem was they had all that electricity, and it kept killing me on my way there.
Yeah.
yeah. Dude,
That
I,
was
don't even-
the-
I
that
barely
was-
remember. I barely remember because that was like 6 years ago.
Yeah, you were
That
like
was
6
7
years
years
old.
ago.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah, you guys were just tiny back then.
It's crazy.
You were just a tiny little one.
That was a
Now look at me.
Oh yeah, look at you. Now you're just a big tiny one. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys. Final thoughts before we wrap it up.
Mario movie, very fun. Zelda, very
Can
intriguing.
you sit down and stay still?
Yeah, Matt.
See, Drew has probably been doing stuff this whole time, and you haven't yelled at him once because you can't see him.
Yeah, but I can see you when you're driving me crazy. Sit down. Stay still.
I'm sitting down.
No, I
Dear
haven't.
God.
Don't worry, BK. I've been behaving myself. The most I've done
I'm
is
sure you've been behaving.
jumping jacks.
Somebody over here is not behaving.
Yeah.
He can't
Oh
do
my
his
God.
job. He didn't record properly. He can't stand still. He's acting like a child.
I'm not
Oh,
acting like a child.
Pico. Final thoughts, Pico. Pico.
Oh, hi. Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you how it's been doing.
Oh, he's been chilling. He's chilling.
I still think you were creepy.
He is a little creepy. He's a little creepy looking. But he's
Does it
cool.
do they make sounds like a cat or are they different sounds?
Oh, he makes sounds. Pico just farted.
I understand it makes sounds, but does it sounds like a cat? Cat makes something different.
Yeah, he meows.
Okay. I still think it's. Ugh.
No, he's cute.
Gross.
Ugh.
He's cute.
Ugh. I'm
He's a
sorry,
cutie.
but it looks like cow spawn.
Well, most cats do.
No, they don't. I mean, personally, I think all cats belong there, but
Oh, jeez.
Well, mine
I
just
don't
looks
care.
look more like the part, I guess.
No, some cats are nice, but I'm a dog person, so.
Yeah, I get that.
Well,
Well- That was successful.
that was successful, but you didn't answer my question.
What was the question?
Final thoughts.
Your final
Oh,
thoughts.
my final thoughts. My final thoughts are, I love the Mario movie, and I'm excited for Zelda for the first time ever. It looks kind of good.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the end of our Mario movie review and Zelda discussion. I have no idea what to title this video. Any ideas, guys, on what I should title this thing?
Mario movie / Zelda trailer discussion. Spoilers.
I think don't listen to Drew. I think you should call it Zelda trailer / Mario movie discussion. Spoilers.
Okay, I'll go with that. That's better. I like that. You did something right today.
See? I know.
But why
You're a
would
good boy.
why would you put the Zelda
You're a
trailer
good
first?
boy.
Why would you put the Zelda trailer first?
Because it makes it more interesting.
It does make it more interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, you're a good boy, Matt.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. That makes now I've got I'm blushing, dude. I'm blushing so
You're
bad.
such a good boy.
All right. Well, I'm leaving now. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.